Xiangli Yao is now here for free, and this is because of the ever so generous Kuro games. Man, I love them. Alright, giving us a really strong character for free. Calcharo's days are over. This beautiful man got power crept so hard before he was ever even introduced into the story. It's so sad, but it's okay. We got a new man, a new Chad to carry the mantle of Electro DPS, okay? And he is pretty damn good. Alright, so this video, we're going to be going over his combos, we're going to go over his build, and, you know, his teams. So, yeah, basically a guide for dummies, alright? Let's get into it. Alright, so we are here in the training area, which I suggest doing if you want to get a good feel for him. So, we're going to be going over his combo, okay? Pretty simple once you grasp things, okay? But basically, spam your skill whenever you have it, okay? There is a more specific way to do it, but that's essentially how it is, and that's because of his passive skill right here. It states gain 5% electro damage bonus after casting resonant skill for 8 seconds, stackable for up to 4 times. So a 20% electro damage bonus in total, and that's kind of the reason why you just want to spam your skill. But I'm going to be showing you the actual combo here. Okay, but first I gotta get my ultimate because it does involve the ultimate. In an ideal scenario, you're gonna want to at least be close to your ultimate. Alright, so I am pretty close to my ult now. Of course, typically, alright, when you swap to Xiangli Yao after using your other characters, whatever characters those may be, alright, intro skill, then you're probably gonna want to cast your echo skill, whatever that may be. And then you're just going to want to do skill, basic attack 5 times, do the special skill, and then skill again. And then you're going to ult, skill, mid-air attack, skill again, basic attack 3 times, skill again, mid-air, skill again, and then you can do your outro, preferably. There's a lot going on, alright? It may sound like a lot going on, but it is a lot simpler than it seems, okay? I'm not going to use the echo here. We're just going to skip on the echo part and just do everything else. So, skill, basic attack, do the full combo here. And then do the special skill, do the skill again. Then you're going to want to ult, skill again, mid-air attack, skill, basic attack 3 times, skill. Oh, I messed up a little bit there, but that's typically how it goes. Skill, and then, yeah, basically how it goes down. Alright, when you're in your ult, just spam your skill. You might have noticed there, though, when you're in the ult, I'll show you again real quick. You want to be careful when you're spamming, okay? You don't want to, like, full spam, and I'll show you why. So let's do this. We're going to use our special skill, okay? So when we do this combo here, there's a chance we might get the skill back early before we use the special skill. Don't use that normal skill before the special skill. And the reason why is because you just want to have it after you use the special skill. Alright, that way you'll get all the Forte circuit down there a lot faster. Because it has a decent long cooldowns, like 5 seconds, like 7 seconds. So yeah, just be careful, don't spam too much. Wait a moment and use the special skill before the normal skill, okay? But yeah, that's basically how it is. Now, as for the echo part, let me leave this area so I could show you. So this is kind of going to be briefly going over the build guide. So obviously, the Electro set is going to be good on him. But surprisingly enough, another great set that you can use on him is Lingering Tunes, the attack set. That's because it boosts your outro skill damage. It boosts it by 60%, and it increases your attack. The reason why that's good, right, is because his outro skill is pretty damn insane. It states Xiangli Yao will call down a laser beam upon the first target the incoming resonator's basic attack hits, dealing electro damage equal to 237.63% of Xiangli Yao's attack to an area. That is a pretty big percentage there. That is great scaling. This effect lasts for 8 seconds and can be triggered once every 2 seconds up to 3 times. So having that attack set is going to boost that outro skill skill to an insane degree. Now, as for how the echoes play a part, let's say you are using the Electro set. For the full set, it states electro damage plus 15% after releasing heavy attack or resonant skill. This effect can stack up to 2 times, and each stack lasts 15 seconds. So it's actually pretty damn good since, you know, Xiangli Yao is throwing a lot of skills, so you're going to get that effect rather easily. Now, let's say you're using the other goddamn Mephis, the one that takes 10 years to use. Okay, he wouldn't be bad either. Of course, you're going to want to use that as soon as you start your rotation, but after the final hit, your electro damage increases by 12%, and resonance liberation damage is increased by 12% as well for 15 seconds. It is really good, but honestly, in my opinion, he is pretty janky to use, especially if that hit misses. This guy takes up a lot of field time, so honestly, I prefer Tempest Mephis over. It's like 2 hits, nice and easy. Alright, now as for the attack set, the only one we got is this guy, right? He doesn't really take any field time. You don't transform into him. You just throw him out and it's just there. He increases your attack by 12% for 15 seconds, and damage dealt by the mech equals the Resonator's outro skill damage. So pretty good overall. And of course, for the build in general, you're going to want to have a crit 4 cost, electro damage 3 costs right here. And then of course, the 1 costs are going to be attack. As for substats, you're going to want to have crit there. Skill damage bonus and liberation damage bonus is going to be very good as well. Preferably liberation over skill, just because those special skills are considered liberation damage. Let's talk about his weapons. If you're free to play like me, use whatever you got, okay? The 4-star options aren't the best, as of course his signature weapon. His signature weapon is the best for him. If you don't have that, use whatever the hell you got, okay? I'm over here using Mercado for energy regen, and it also helps restore 10 Concerto energy. All right, getting that outro skill a lot faster, okay? In my opinion, that's great. You could use this attack one here. It says when Resonance Liberation is cast, grants 3 stacks of iron armor. Each stack increases attack and defense by 3%, stacking up to 3 times. When you take damage, reduces number of stacks by 1. So in total, that's going to be a 9% attack buff. Of course, if you have copies of this, it's going to be more. I don't recommend using a MIDI Accord because it's defense. You could also use this 3-star weapon. It gives you crit damage and also heals you for basic attack damage. So I guess that's cool. This is like a really low budget. Mercado's really good. Of course, the 5-star options that we have are good as well. The Abyss Surges are decent, okay? It doesn't have a crit stat, but it states increases energy regen by 12%. When hitting a target with resonant skill, increases basic attack damage bonus by 10%, lasting for 8 seconds. When hitting a target with basic attacks, increases resonant skill damage bonus by 10%, lasting for 8 seconds. So this is pretty damn alright. It's not the best, but it's alright. And obviously, the best weapon there is his signature, okay? It's made specifically for him. For talent priority, or Forte Priority, Liberation, Forte Circuit, Skill, Normal Attack. That's actually get these guaranteed passives first, okay? And then do Liberation, Forte, Skill, Normal Attack. Intro skill isn't that important. You don't have to level that up, but for everything else, you typically just want them leveled up anyway, because he does pretty much everything. And of course, if you want a little bit more crit damage, you can go for these 2, because he can get maybe about 15 crit damage here. Now let's talk about team members. Surprise, surprise, Marina's gonna be good with him. Marina's good with anyone, but if you pulled Yinlin's a great pick for him because she boosts liberation damage and electro damage. That's gonna be great. But if you pull Xiangli, it actually kind of works. Xiangli will boost your liberation damage by 25%. That's fine. If you want to use Xiangli with this guy, that's good. You could also use Yang. She's not crazy, but you know, she'll help you boost your energy regen. You could use Sanhua. She's gonna take a lot more field time, but she'll boost your basic attack damage, okay, which isn't gonna be the craziest thing, but it can work. If you don't have Verena, you can of course replace her with Baija. Her outro skill will amplify your damage by 15%, you know, as long as that character is healed. Kind of similar to Verena, but a lot worse. Tao Chi could work if you wanted to as well, because it states Tao Chi shush. states the incoming resonator has their resonant skill damage amplified by 38% for 14 seconds. Yeah. So, I mean, that could work too. And also Genshin will work as well because she boosts liberation damage as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and try and get a rotation going so you can get an idea of what it's like in a whole team. We're just gonna do difficulty 2 because I don't want bro to actually absolutely flobber me. Alright, so we're just gonna get his outro skill real quick. Alright, then we're gonna want to do your other character stuff, like Farina. You just can, you know, do all her shit, preferably not get slapped in the head. Alright, Yinlin, get everything going. Okay, do an ult here. Okay. Alright, then we're gonna swap to him. Intro skill. Alright, skill. Special skill. Okay. Then we're gonna ult. I forgot to use my echo, damn it. Alright, we're gonna skill. Skill again. Basic attack. Okay. Okay. Skill. I might have to just do this somewhere else. I'm not gonna. It's a lot harder doing the combo when you're getting goddamn sauced up. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with our other characters here. Just do their stuff. Okay. Alright, switch to Yinlin. Do her thing. Okay. Then we're gonna hot swap her echo. Then switch to him. Do his echo. Alright, do the skill. Dodge. Basic attack. Basic attack. Alright. Special skill. Okay. Then we're gonna ult. Okay. Skill. Special skill. Basic attack 3 times. Special skill. Skill. Basic attack. Skill. And then we have the outro skill. And then, yeah, that's kind of... Obviously, it's sloppy, right? You know? Sloppy toppy. But, you know, that's basically the gist of things, alright? Of course, it's going to be difficult when you're getting absolutely destroyed by whatever guy you're facing here. Alright. This might be a better showcase real quick. Okay, I messed up here. Alright. Echo. Skill. Basic attack. Skill. Ult. I'm trying to show you again real quick. Ooh, that was good damage. Skill again. Skill again. Basic attack. Skill. Skill. Basic attack. Skill. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes right there. And then, of course, outro skill. Preferably not dying, though. Basically the ideal kind of rotation, at least what I've gathered. So yeah, he's not really too hard of a character to play once you got the combo down. He's rather simple. He's just a powerhouse DPS. You just shit on your enemies, okay? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you found it useful. If any of my info is wrong, please yell at me, correct me if anything is wrong. Alright, I'm open to feedback. It's fine. Subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I'll see you Chad Muffins in the next one. Goodbye.